Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2019 with Botev Plovdiv. We are almost at an end of this absolute horrific run of fixtures that has been October 2020 because of the stupid World Cup in Qatar. It does mean we have 2 games left to play. In this episode it's going to be Chernomore and it's going to be our final Europa League group game up against Partizan. Going to run through the fixtures that we've played very quickly. We played just the 3 matches in between episodes. The first one was up in the Europa League against Lokomotiva, and we battered them. It was 4-1 in the end. Lovro Grashfona with a solitary goal, and Bo Moller, a player who, if I'm perfectly honest, hasn't been very good for us, scoring himself a hat-trick in this one. It does mean that we have qualified for the knockout round as well. I didn't realise that if we lost this game, and I think it was Olympiacos beating Partizan, we would have dropped down to 3rd. I didn't realise how close it was until halfway through this match. Back in the league, and we played just the 1 match up against Bero in the Trakia derby. Zurab Nakashidze with the only goal of the game for us in the 84th minute, giving us 3 more points. And then in the Bulgarian Cup in the second round against CSK 1948, not an easy tie. We end up winning this one 3-0. Bresel, Lovro Grashfona and Abdulai Sangare with the goals here. We are looking to defend our Bulgarian Cup this season. We are looking to win the Bulgarian League for the first time in the save. And hell, let's look to try and win the Europa League as well. So first up then is going to be Chernomore in the league. We've played them 5 times. They've never beaten us, but they have managed to steal a couple of draws away from us. They are bottom of the table. I'm pretty sure we've already played them once this season. And I mean on camera. And we drew. We drew 2-2 on that one. The starting lineup we will be going for then. In goal will be Angel Milkov. By the way, I've stopped him taking free kicks. I said in, I think it was the last episode, I said that he's actually one of our best free kick takers. He's not anymore, partially because we do have Dimitri Payet. Actually, you know what? Payet's going to play. Ignore that. Oh yeah, we do have Payet, who obviously is very good at free kicks. We've also got a number of players who are much better than Milkov now. When we signed him, when he turned up, he was probably one of our best free kick takers, top 5, let's say. He's probably 8th now. Miroslav Svoboda will be playing just his 2nd game for the club. Sangare, Lekic and Terzic will be the rest of the back 4. Lasana Dia and Zohir Nana will be the 2 central midfielders. Nedlev, Dimitri Payet and Edwin Gayassi will be the attacking midfielders. And Martin Zeman will be the lone striker. So already this season we have played Chernomore, as I mentioned, and it was a 2-2 draw, and I became a poet at the end of it, didn't I? So let's not draw with Cherno, okay? Let's not draw with them this time. Let's beat them. Let's maintain our lead at the top of the table, which I think is currently 9 points. I did say last episode that if things keep going this way, we could be 10 points clear by Christmas. If we win this match, and I can't even remember who's in 2nd place, but if they don't win their match, we will be 10 points clear at Christmas. Zeman with the ball after 2.5 minutes loses out. Now Chernomore can break. No, they can't. Terzic with the ball, cuts inside, runs forward, gets tackled but maintains possession. Lasana Dia to Nedlev, to Zeman. He needs to go backwards, really. Does go backwards to Dia. Now Nedlev again. We've got 3 forward. Nana is one of them, and Zohir Nana has just smashed an absolute bloody rocket into the back of the net. We are 1-0 up with just 3 minutes on the clock. So right now we're 11 points clear of Lokomotiv Gorna, if things stay this way. Lekic with a free kick. We are 11 minutes in. Botev beating Lokomotiv Gorna now. Milkov to Sangare. The Ivorian plays it forward to Nedlev, who I've noticed, Todor Nedlev has a 60% sell-on fee. So if he leaves, he gets 60% of it goes to mines. The cross comes in, the ball is headed clear. Sorry, I got a bit distracted. Zohir Nana once again, back to Payet, across to Terzic. He gets round his man, finds Edwin Gassi, crosses in, Nedlev is there, and his 10th goal of the season. Todor Nedlev makes it 2-0 against Chernomore. We are looking comfortable. Nedlev with a free kick, 20 minutes on the clock. It's a save, and it's a free kick. Edwin Gayassi fouled someone. So league table-wise now, with 5 minutes to play of the first half, CSKA Sofia have moved up into 2nd place. They have a game in hand. But what is keeping us ahead of everyone is the fact that we don't lose. We've lost 1 game out of 18 so far. At half-time against Chernomore, we are 2-0 up. I would like it to be more. We're not really doing a huge amount of football, are we? Just the 4 shots, but each one of them was on target. No changes at half-time. I'm looking at bringing on Bo Moller at some point after his hat-trick in not the last match, the match just before that. He's probably going to be coming on at some point. Zeman also might be coming off as well. And as expected, the start of the second half has been pretty bad. We're going to bring on Moller and Vidalov for Payet and for Martin Zeman. We've got obviously one more sub to do. We've still got 25 minutes left to play. Free kick for Chernomor. Kovachev crosses in. Sangari heads clear. Now Vidalov with the ball. He's got some options on the right-hand side. Goes left instead to Terzic, the fullback. He plays it all the way across. Can't get over the defender. Nana controls. Now Lasana Dia. Nedlev goes for goal from a long way out from a very difficult effort as well, but it is just wide of the post. That is our first shot of the second half. Nedlev's free kick has hit the post. That is our second shot of the second half. We've got a throw in. Terzic to Bo Moller. Back to Terzic. Now Zohir Nana. Cross field ball finds Dia with acres of space, but he decides to not use it. Plays it to Nedlev. Crumbs across to Terzic. Crosses in towards the front post. Cleared. Moller's going to get there first. Takes a number of touches. Nana gets tackled. Gayassi, though, picks up the ball. Crosses in. Moller is there. And Bo Moller has scored from the head. His fourth goal of the season. We are 3-0 up and cruising. Not exactly the most exciting match of football, but we are doing a very good job by the looks of it. We're going to do our final substitution. Svoboda is going to be coming off for Atanasov, because Atanasov probably should play a lot more football than he currently is. A minute or so left to play, so this could be a proper highlight. They do have the ball, Chernomor on that right-hand side. Crossed field ball. Georgiev, head clear by Sangari. Lazarov. Now Kovachev kicks his effort straight into one of our men, but the ball is coming back from Gayassi's clearance. They are passing it around. Marquis, maybe? I don't know. Nedlev, though, has the ball for us in our third kit that I've only just noticed that we very rarely wear. And I think this season we've probably worn it about 8 times or something like that by now. It's a free kick in the penalty area. It is going to end 3-0 against Chernomor. We're going to pick up 3 more very valuable points. And we are looking like we are top of the table by 10 points. And it is just about Christmas time. So after 18 games for us, we are one of the few teams who've actually played 18 games. We are on 43 points. CSKA Sevilla with a game in hand on 32. How are the fixtures working? Is it stages? That's not what we're after. This will do. So, before Christmas, there are no more league matches before Christmas. So we are 10 points clear at Christmas. I've completed an objective. We are 10 points clear at Christmas. When we return then, after the Christmas break, I think we do, we don't start as soon as everyone else either. We start on the 21st. 8 games in a row without losing, and 7 of them, that's how numbers work, 7 of them we haven't even conceded in. We've only conceded once against Ludogorets in the last 8 games in the league. Up next then, we are going to be hosting Partizan from Serbia in the Europa League. Just have a quick look at the table then. Olympiacos and Lokomotiva will be battling out for second place. Partizan, in theory, might be able to sneak in there. If Olympiacos and Lokomotiva is a draw and Partizan beat us, that is a possibility. Can't see it happening. With the World Cup just around the corner, we've got the squad announcements and 3 of our players are off to the World Cup. And I'm somewhat surprised by one of them. So Lovro Grashvona and Janez Pisek in the Slovenia team, and Abdul Tapsoba in the Burkina Faso team. The fact that Burkina Faso have qualified for the World Cup is pretty impressive. Just going to have a quick look now to see who's actually qualified, if there's any really strange ones in there. England have qualified in group with Bosnia and Herzegovina, Panama and Senegal, Burkina Faso, Mexico, Sweden and Uruguay. Okay, that's a tough group. Ecuador, France, Portugal and South Korea. I feel like there's a big team missing. Is there a big team missing here? Enough World Cup nonsense. Let's go back to the Europa League then. Partizan are our opponents. In their last 5 matches, they have not lost, but that is because we do have the Serbian League on by the looks of it. So they've played a lot of the mid-table Serbian sides, possibly even lower-end Serbian sides. And obviously, in the middle there, they've beaten Olympiacos as well. We've played them once so far. We've drawn with them once. Let's just go through this group without being defeated. That's my goal. The starting lineup we're going to be going for then. In goal will be Alan Sherry. It will be a back 4 of Bresel, Hristov, Keita and Terzic, with Lasana Dia and Fuseni Kamara as the midfielders. Lukanovic will be playing as the inside forward on the right-hand side, with Gayassi on the opposite wing, Bo Moller in the middle, and Ivan Vidalov is going to be getting a rare start today because Martin Zeman is 1 yellow card away from a suspension, and I'm not 100% sure, but I think if he doesn't get booked in this match, his suspension things will get cleared come the knockout rounds, I hope. I don't know. So despite the fact that it's not all to play for us, it is all to play for Partizan. They do have to beat us if they want to get through, and they've definitely got a chance to do it. They've obviously drawn with us once, and that was in Serbia. Hopefully we can make home advantage pay for us, and we can pick up 3 more points. The first highlight is taking some time. We're 25 seconds in. Ivanovic has gone for goal. Sherry makes a save. That's why the first highlight carried on, because there was an effort on goal from the Serbian side. It is a corner. Jerlik goes to take it towards the back post. Controlled. It's going to be another corner from the other side this time. Is it going to be Jerlik once again? Jerlik once again steps up to take the corner towards the back post. Terzic can now head clear. Half an hour now on the clock, and basically all that's happened is the first 40 or 50 seconds was exciting, and then nothing else has taken place. Yep, and at half-time, it's 0-0. Ivan Kochev says encourage. I'm going to assertively say, if we can get a goal, it will make us favourites. One person was motivated. No changes, by the way, at half-time. We are sticking with this 11, although Vidalov is playing badly. Gayassi and Moll are also playing badly. Kamara is playing badly. Some changes will need to take place. Vidalov is coming off for Zeman. I mean, nothing's happened at all. You've missed literally no highlights. All of this, these will be extended highlights. So far in this match, we've seen the one highlight at the start of the match. Do we do all of our subs now? We do. We're going to bring off Kamara as well for Nana. So Nana, Shopov and Zeman coming on for Molla, Kamara and Vidalov. Not necessarily in that order. Nothing at all. Literally no highlights. I'm just going to have to do something. We're going to go attacking. There's 7 minutes to play, and we finally got the second highlight of the match, and it's looking like it's going Partizan's way. Alan Sherry gets down low to make a good save, and that was it, wasn't it? No, it's not. 5 minutes now remaining of the match. Dia gets the ball from Keita, loses out, but Bressel picks it up. Cuts inside. Dia once again. We need to just lump the ball across, I think. Does lump it across to find Edwin Gayassi, who plays it back to Lasana Dia. Gayassi again now finds Bressel on the right-hand side. We've got 3 in the box. Cross is deflected clear. Dia back to Christov, who we've not seen all game. To be honest, we've seen nobody all game because we've not had any highlights. Lukanovic, he's going to run inside. Plays it through to Gayassi, and Edwin Gayassi in the 86th minute. We're going to VAR. Why are we going to VAR? He was definitely onside. I'm hoping... Do not do this to me now. I mean, the Partizan manager is distraught with what's going on here. I think it is standing. It looks like it's standing. So Lukanovic's ball through the middle, which I think is a spectacular pass. Gayassi, great finish into the bottom corner. Keeper is nowhere near it. We are 1-0 up against Partizan, and we definitely don't deserve this because we've done nothing all game. Miles onside. Into injury time then. We've got 1 minute and 10 seconds to play. It could be a proper highlight. It could just be some time wasting. Christov with the ball. Plays it back to Sherry. He hit that extremely hard back to the goalkeeper. Ball forward. They're going to score, aren't they? They've bloody scored. There was literally nothing for 85 minutes. And then 2 highlights in a row after the 85th minute. 2 goals. It's going to end 1-1. There goes the full-time whistle then. It is a 1-1 draw. And we were shocking. We are absolutely appalling. So, aggressively, you're coming in for training. Because, no one's got any football now for about 2.5 months, I think, for us. So, looking at the Europa League, obviously, we have gone through the other teams from Bulgaria. Ludogorets finishing 3rd, just behind Leicester. Just 1 point behind Leicester. And who else do we have? It was Levski, wasn't it, in Group G? Levski win their group. Us and Levski, best teams in Bulgaria. So we have booked our place in the knockout rounds. We've got some money, and we've got some more money, which is fair enough. It's about 1.1 million, I think we've picked up there. We now have to wait 80 days for our next competitive match. 80 days! So we are not playing any more matches in November or December, and most of January either. We've got a very long break, which is good news in a way, because it gives a lot of our players time to actually recoup their fitness, because there's a lot of players who played a lot of football in a very short amount of time, so hopefully this is going to help us. I'm going to go forward a couple of days, because I don't know when the Europa League knockout round qualification, draw, that's the word, don't know when the draw is, so I'm going to go forward a couple of days, and hopefully the draw is in a couple of days' time. The draw, apparently, is on the 12th of December. So yeah, we're not going to stick around for that. That's a very long way away. So that is going to do it then for this episode. Next episode, I don't know what we're going to be doing, if I'm perfectly honest. It's so far away. It might be Levski and Slavia Sofia. Depending on how many transfers take place, we might actually just jump straight to Montana, CSK Sofia, Montana, maybe something along those lines. I don't know. Also, we do have the World Cup in the middle, which I don't think I actually looked at the last World Cup. Was I even in charge? I don't know. Possibly. No, the World Cup didn't happen, did it? The World Cup would have been 2018. So, we're going to have a look at the World Cup as well, just to see what happened, because by the time we return, the World Cup will be over. There will be new champions of the world, and my money is on Panama. Thank you very much for watching this episode. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I'll be back next time with more Football Manager 2019.